What are MRI scanners? Other than the initials standing for magnetic resonance imaging, most people don't know what's going on inside these machines. And although there are many different types and varieties of machine, they generally work on the same basic principles. So let's have a look at the basics and see what's going on inside the machine. Firstly, there is no radiation involved in an MRI scan, unlike in the X-ray. The machine uses a different way of looking inside the body. This, as its name suggests, is the use of magnetism. Because of this, they're generally a lot safer method of seeing inside your body. However, because they're using magnets, any metal objects inside your body can represent a risk both to you and to the machine itself. This can be from a medical device like a pacemaker, or metal plates or screws used to help repair broken bones, or even a cochlear implant to help you with your hearing. Alternatively, it can be minor metal fragments from welding or other metalwork and can lodged inside your body, especially in and around the eyes. But one of the really odd sources of metal can be in tattoos, where small amounts of metal are used in the tattooing process. However, the amounts normally involved with this are so small as not usually being a risk. In addition to this, metal objects from actually outside the scanner can also represent a threat by being pulled into the area of the scanner, which is why the area around the scanner, or even the whole room, is normally empty of all clutter and other potential hazards whilst the scanner is actually in use. So that leaves us with, how does an extremely powerful electromagnet enable medical professionals to get such a detailed picture of what's actually going on inside the human body? Well, the human body contains massive amounts of hydrogen, most of which is actually locked up in the water, which makes up the vast majority of our body mass. Now, some of these hydrogen atoms react with the magnetic field, not by moving from one side of the body to the other, but instead by changing the direction of their rotation, rotating on the spot to align themselves with the direction of the magnetic field, a bit like the turning of a compass needle indicating where magnetic north is. This alignment is then disrupted by radio pulses, something like a snapping elastic band on the hydrogen, and they return to their original position. The body basically becomes a temporary magnet, then switches back to normal. It's this magnetic field and the changes, or resonance, in the body that can be read by the imager. The rate at which the hydrogen atoms then realign themselves or snap back into position is dependent upon what material the hydrogen is actually residing in. So if it's among fat or water, the speed of the realignment is different, and the imager can contrast the difference between the various materials that the body is made up from. By taking a whole series of picture slices of the various parts of the body, like the brain, a full picture can be created of the internal structure without doing any damage to the structure, allowing a three-dimensional picture to be produced. Allow medical professionals or researchers dramatic insights into the inner workings of the body. So that's an MRI scan, a useful if very expensive piece of equipment, but not anything to be feared.